Land of the rising sun, we love and cherish. Beloved homeland of our brave heroes, we must defend our lives, or we shall perish. We shall protect our hearts from all our foes. But if the prize is death for all we hold dear, then let us die without a shred of fear. Held to Biafra, consecrated nation, oh fatherland, peace be our solemn pledge. Defending this shall be our dedication. Spilling our blood will count our privilege. The waving standard which emboldened the free shall always be our flag of liberty. We shall emerge triumphant from this ordeal, and through the crucible unscared will pass. When we are poised the wind of battle to heal, we shall remember those who died in mass. Then shall our trumpets peal the glorious song of victory. We score might and wrong. Oh God, protect us from dying in pitfall. Guide all our movements, lest we go astray. Give us the strength to heed the humanist call, to give and not to count the cost each day. Bless those who rule to serve with resoluteness, to make this kind our land of righteousness. All hail Biafra.
Good evening, Biafrans all over the world. Good evening, lovers of freedom. I want to welcome you to this wonderful episode and this wonderful program today, 1st of May 2026, as we count down to 30th of May, Biafra Remembrance Day, Today we'll be hosting our brother and a member of the Directorate of State, Mazi Chinasa Nworu, who will be joining us in a short while. And but before he joins us, I want to welcome every Biafran all over the world, and I also want to apologize for the late in transmission. We are about 30 minutes late behind schedule. I will really apologize for that delay. Today we'll be having a short conversation. We'll also be listening to Mazi Chinasa Nworu as regards to the plan of the DOS and how they are rallying Biafrans globally for 30th of May 2026 celebration, a day that will remember our fallen heroes, a day we'll be remembering those who paid the ultimate price in the Biafra restoration between 1967 to 70 and also in recent times. So for me, it is a pleasure to be your host. My name remains Mazi Ikem Patrick DK. I want to say welcome, Biafrans all over the world once again. As you join us, make sure that you alert people around you, your neighborhood. Tell them to join BTV, Radio Biafra. We are all on all platforms. We are on Rapture Media. We are on also on Twitter, X, and we are on Telegram Live, on so many platforms where you can watch us from. And it is quite interesting to see Biafrans joining massively. I know that many of you have been anticipating to hear the voice of Mazi Chinasa Nworu. And at this point in time, without wasting much of your time, we want to welcome Mazi Chinasa Nworu to the program. Mazi Chinasa Nworu, good evening. Can you please unmute yourself as you talk to Biafrans this evening? Mazi, I think you're muted. I would like you to unmute yourself um, because Biafrans are waiting to hear your voice. I don't know if he's there, but we'll be waiting for him to speak. He's already on the screen. So while we wait for Mazi Chinasa Nworu to introduce Mazi Chinasa Nworu, by the way, no longer need introduction, but it has become our tradition that anytime you want to talk to Biafrans, you do the normal protocol, the normal introduction, just for the sake of doing it. But Mazi Chinasa Nworu doesn't need introduction, but we'll be waiting for him to come into the program. He's already here, tuned in, but we are waiting to see if he can start speaking. Mazi, are you there? So while we wait for Mazi Chinasa Nworu to come in, I want to tell Biafran that it's a very wonderful time. Anybody that have lived up to this time of the year, by the grace of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, we shall all see the ending of the year. And as we rally round for 30th of May, which is a very, very important event for Biafrans, by the way, it's an event that we have always honored. We have used that opportunity to send message to the global community about the plight for Biafra restoration. 30th of May gives us the opportunity to reflect on the memory of the past and also be able to re-strategize for what the future holds for us in this struggle. So 30th of May is a very, very important day, and it's a day we cannot underestimate or undermine. It is a day that gives us that sober reflection, a day that gives us the opportunity to remember the heroes who have paid the ultimate price, the heroes who started this journey, the journey, for Biafra restoration, the heroes who took all the necessary measure in making sure that Biafra land is secured. And these are the heroes who have also set the standard for me and you. Because without them, we wouldn't be talking about Biafra. The establishers of this great future nation that is about to come. And we will always continue to remember them. But because without them, we wouldn't have existed in the first place. I don't know if Mazi is here with us. Mazi, can you hear me? Wonderful. Your voice is very sound and clear. You're welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thank you, Mazi. Sorry, I was trying to connect. I was speaking few seconds ago, but I found out that my voice was not coming out clearly. Thank you, Mazi Patrick. He came. All Biafrans, all the lovers of freedom. My name is Mazi Chinasa Nworu. Mazi Chinasa Nworu served the indigenous people of Biafra as a member of the Directorate of State. And today is 1st of May, 2026. I come from Obingwa. Obingwa is in Aba province. And today, which is the 1st of May, for us, for we Biafrans, it is a very special month for Biafrans all around the world, those in diaspora, those at home. From the 1st of May is the day we start to count, a countdown to 30th of May, the day we remember all our heroes and the heroines who died because of Biafra. But today's broadcast is going to be a special broadcast because it is today first we are going to marshal out the plans we have, the things we have to do for the 30th May, so that every Biafran can start now to prepare what we are going to do on 30th May and in the month of May. 30th May, it is no more something to remind our people. Celebration or remembering the 30th May for the Biafran heroes and heroines is now, it's now embedded in us. It's part of our living. It's part of our, it's going like a kind of part of us. It's a culture. Nobody should be remembered. And this is the credit we give to IPOB worldwide. And we also give to Mazi Nnamdi, the leader of this movement, who kickstarted this remembrance as far back as 2013 or 14, 2014, 15. By 2016, Biafrans were massacred in Mpo. And from that particular date, the way and the mode we celebrate our 30th May changes. As they normally say that change is the only permanent thing that happens in our life. The issue of Biafra by now is not something we continue to tell the history, even though our youths, our future generations supposed to know what the Biafran heroes and heroines, what it's all about. We are celebrating this 30th May every year, 2026, because our agitation is heavily influenced by memory of the 1997 to 1970. And for the fact that the Igbos and the Biafrans are not treated as members of Nigeria, that is why we maintain what we are doing. Every one of us, everybody knows the issue of Biafra. And IPOB have brought the issue of Biafra to the limelight in this generation. IPOB have always maintained that the 1914 amalgamation of Nigeria was done without our consent or the consent of the ethnic nationalities that seek to exercise their right. That is why we seek to exercise the right to succeed. Indigenous people of Biafra, we continue to argue that our region, as long as we know it is being ignored, we are being killed, we lack infrastructures, we lack everything a people suppose, a people who have paid a heavy price. We lack everything that's supposed to make us progressive. The Biafran Civil War took the life of over 3-point-something million Biafrans between 1967 and 1970. Journalists who covered this genocide, some of them gave a killed. But today, we continue to witness the killings. We continue to witness marginalization. We continue to witness assimilation from the Nigerian government. We continue to witness jihadism against our people. We continue to witness terror against our people. We continue to witness a land under siege, exploitation, because for Nigerians, they consider Biafrans as a defeated people. And I thank Chukwuokike Abịama that every one of us who have stood in this gap to make sure that Biafra is being restored, all of you who came out for the past decade answered this call by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because many people are called, but there must be a leader. There must be someone who will champion this struggle. And this struggle have passed different stages. Irrespective of our challenges, all the things we have passed in this struggle, we continue to maintain our quest for the restoration of Biafra. We have been killed, we have been jailed, we are in exile, and we are undergoing all kinds of marginalization in a land we called our own. After the Civil War, Biafrans thought that we will be inclusive in the Nigerian project. They seized everything we have. They gave, no matter the amount of money you have during that period, their properties were seized in Iguacha. They were given 20 pounds. People who started the war, whom they brought the war to their land, and after the war, they seized no matter the amount of money you have, and whatever our people are today, most of them excel with just 20 pounds. The 3 R's that Nigeria spoke about, no one ever happened in Biafra land. Any development happening in Biafra land today is by the effort of Biafrans themselves. We understood there are people, they are scared. And we don't blame them. They are scared to even talk about what their life is all about. They are scared to say informations about the Biafran struggle. They are scared to identify themselves as Biafrans. Sometimes we don't blame them, but what we are saying is this. There are certain things that happens to a people that cannot be easily forgotten, cannot be easily. Every year we celebrate all kinds of celebration in Biafra land. We celebrate the Christmas, the Easter, the New Yam Festival. We celebrate chieftaincy titles. We celebrate anniversaries, wedding anniversaries. People celebrate kingship. But our people have failed to remember those who died for them to be alive. People fought for that land for them not to remain in slavery. People fought, and the Nigerian government and some of our people who are politicians working together with the Nigerian government wants to erase the history of this genocide that was committed against our people. We saw people in Biafra land, even in diaspora, they celebrate end of the year parties. They spend millions of naira. They celebrate even things that do not supposed to be celebrated. I have seen people who call themselves Biafrans celebrating that they change themselves from one's gender to another. They throw a party for a successful transforming themselves either from a man to the so-called woman, or transforming themselves, especially transforming themselves from men to women. We have seen people celebrate those things in our generation. Some Biafrans, but many of them don't remember that there are people who fought. And it is very painful to know that anywhere you go in the world, people remember those that fought for them. But in Biafra land, people do not want for you to talk about Biafra. They don't want you to. Our parents, they subdued our people, that some of our parents, because they were defeated in the war, the kind of suffering they went through, some of them find it difficult to tell us the stories, their experience during the Civil War. Yes, we know sometimes it's humiliating. We know sometimes they don't feel comfortable telling these stories. We are not asking them to tell these stories on a daily basis. We are not telling them to go around telling people these stories in the market square. But once in a year, we must remember this. Once in a year, we must all come together to remember those who died for the sake of our people. We expect in this month of May, starting from today, I want to commend the Biafra media warriors, the writers, the TikTok team, the ex-regional Biafra regional team, Radio Biafra team, the writers, all the IPOB media personnel who are fighting and protecting this struggle, irrespective of what we have done. I commend all of you, but we still have a lot to do. In this particular month, the instructions mapped out by the leadership of indigenous people of Biafra is that it is a month we are going to concentrate typically on issues of Biafra, our history, how far we have come, how far we have, where we are going, where our destination, our dreams and aspirations, our regrets, our experience in this journey. We expect all the media personnel to fully get engaged. Go to your archives. Let us show the world once again about what the world kept mute, looked the other way, and we were massacred. Our people are not only afraid to speak up about Biafra. We know there are countries. It's not that they don't want to talk about Biafra. They are very reluctant because of the threat they will get from those who are holding us down. During most of our diplomatic journeys, we do hear what they say. We do hear what they tap. They say, you people deserve to be free. You people deserve to be. But if we talk about you, there are those people, some of you out of emotion, don't know they are the people holding you down. Some of you praise them. Some of you, you want to die for them. But they are the people are afraid to talk. I mean, government. They will tell you, we talk about your Biafra. They will come against us. You ask why. They say they are the main people holding you down. There is no other way we can be able to escape this than a continuous creating awareness. I will tell you people something this night. Also, in the course of our agitation, in the course of our diplomacy, this leadership stumbled into people because certain things we have to say it for our people to understand. We stumbled into some diplomatic issues or diplomats or lobby firm who confidently told us that if we really want Biafra, that there is a need that we must go to speak to the family of Harold Wilson, that some of his grandsons are in the government, that the policy, the colonial policy by the British, which was used to massacre us, which was used in destroying us, which was used to kill us, which was used to keep us always down. He said that colonial policy have not been changed. That even if we want to lobby, that we have to go to the family of Harold Wilson, the man who told you people he don't care how many millions of Biafrans are killed. What he cares is to protect the British foreign policy. And it is there. If many of you, when they told you that there are people holding us down, some of you don't understand. You dine with them. You will die for them. Because many of you are battling with emotion, religious emotion. You don't know what is interest for your people. The difference between the IPOB leadership and many IPOB officers or members who understood what we are doing is that we don't deal with emotions. What we want is only interest for the Biafran people. No emotions. because your emotions will deceive you. One of the things that is holding us down today is we are not sophisticated enough in the way we reason. We are easily deceived. And this month of May, starting from today, it is the duty of the IPOB media. When I said IPOB media, it covered the media department, from radio to social media to TikToks, all medias, writers, independent, working under IPOB worldwide. Our duty is we have to continue to expose the hands that are holding us. We have to continue to tell the world, because one mistake we are going to do, and we are doing this mistake from time to time, is thinking that someone is coming to save us. Nobody is coming to save us. Nobody. We must show resilience so that people can even come and ask what is happening. In this struggle, at least for the past decade, we have seen different kinds of people have come. They've come to speak for us. Along the line, they will back down, some of them being threatened or lobbied by the Nigerian government. They will speak for a period of time. They will promote there is nothing wrong. They are not our, they are not our. What is happening. That is why we have survived all the attacks, all the conspiracy, all the agent provocateurs sent on our way to destroy this movement. Remember, apart from those that were killed during the Civil War, our people on a daily basis, from time to time, month to month, our people are being killed. And in this month, we are not remembering only those that were killed between 1967 to 1970. We are going to remember all those that were killed since IPOB started this agitation for the restoration of Biafra. We are going to remember all those that were killed at Headbridge, Onitsha. If you know your people, those their people were killed, the coordinators, because we have to update our list. On the 30th May that we are doing the prayers for our people, we have to update this list. Most of the people that died, some of them we do not have their list, because we are going to add them in the existing list we have. It's not that we have all the list, but there are the numbers of the names we are calling. So there are people we are going to add their names. We want to remember them. They have become our martyr, those who fought, who lost their lives fighting for the Biafran restoration. fighting for Biafra restoration. One of the most important things we have to know is this. If Biafra is restored, all those who fought, who died, all their names and pictures, of course, we'll build a big cenotaph. We're not the one that we tried to build in 2014 and it was destroyed, but we will have a town square where the names and people who lost their lives will be remembered. We're going to remember all those that were killed in Mpo Massacre, Aba National High School, all those killed in Afarukwi Bake, in the compound of our leader, those killed in Isi Alangwa, all those, our coordinators, our principal officers that were adopted and they lost their lives in detention, all of them, our national coordinator, which is National Biafra Line National Coordinator, he died in service. He was assassinated. We're going to remember all of them who have sacrificed for this great movement. And also, in this particular month of May, it is a month we want Biafrans both at home and in diaspora. It's a time to support some of our veterans. There are veterans. We have our veterans who are still dumped somewhere. They were dumped somewhere in Oji River. Poverty is really dealing with this, our veterans in that place. I think, Biafrans, it is time to show them love during this month. It is all those things sometimes some of you say I am not against going to give the humanitarian in the motherless babies home or in the churches or NGOs. I am not against those things. But I mean, if you call yourself a Biafran, remember, we have veterans. Those whom since after the war till death, they could not wake up. I want to see this month that people pay them visit, support them, kind, cash, remember them. Some of them, even in this struggle, there are some of our people, they lost their legs, they are wounded for life, they are handicapped. It is time to go and visit them. It is a month of remembrance. It is the month the school is about to open. We have some of our veterans, we have some of our members whom they lost, their wives are widows, they lost their husband. Some of them were extrajudicially killed. Some of them died in prison. Some of them adopted for many years. Nobody have seen them. It is time, IPOB families in Biafra land, even those in diaspora, it is a time to give. You may decide. People you give. We are not going to say you must give to, but take it. It is a month we have to support our people. At least we can do this thing once in a year. It's not going to stop you from your philanthropist work you are doing. It is not going to stop you. Some of you are celebrating birthdays. There are people, their birthdays are falling in this month. We urge you to use those, your celebrations. Celebrate, if you call yourself a Biafran, celebrate them with our people whom have lost their loved ones in this journey. It is a month to remember their sacrifice. It is a month to remember, and it is a month for lectures. We are going to expect all kinds of lectures on Biafran history, symposiums, families, all in Biafra land. It is time you have to inculcate these things in your yearly activities. It is time we are going to, all these things will become part of us. When this month reaches, it's not when we say Mba month, women start to buy piece of clothes, buy clothes to share. It is a month. All these our veterans, even if it's not our veteran, show love to your own IPOB member. Maybe you found he is in difficulty. Pay school fees for one of their children whom you know have dropped out. Take one of them and train him in a job. This is the month. This is the month. Support the widows with agricultural crops or seedlings, economic trees. This is the month. Let us make sure that the month of May, from the 1st May till 30th May, will be a month we will remember. We are not remembering because we are not bringing them back from life. But like they said, we have our Biafran Educational Awareness Program. That's Ozemena. We remember. We must make sure that people don't start to have a double mind about what Biafra is all about. Yes, people came out to give Biafra a wrong image just for this past 4 years. And we are not only remembering those also that I have mentioned, we are also going to remember those killed by the criminals in the name of Biafra. We will mourn them and remember them. There are many people killed because they proclaim Biafra in Imo State. There are many IPOB members killed in Osun. There are many IPOB members and innocent people also that were killed in the name that these criminals were championing Biafra. We must also remember them. It is time we pray for them. Most of them, I can tell you, they did nothing. Some of them were commuters. Some of them are visitors in that state. Some of them were just passing by. And they were killed in the name of Biafra. Both the ones the criminal killed, both the one military and his militia team killed. We must remember all of them. Because as long as I know, majority of the people killed in Imo State, I'm not talking about those in Anambra also. All these things happened under the pretext of Biafra so that people will hate the struggle. So that people will abandon the struggle. If you doubt me, go to some of those communities because of what criminals did in those communities. You don't talk about Biafra. Even if I am the one, I won't talk. Because atrocities were committed. First, we have to accept certain things. Did something go wrong? Yes. Did IPOB? Were we shouting about it? Yes. Do we try to expose the things that happened in Olo, in Imo State? Yes. Did we keep silent? No. It was all a plan to destroy the movement. It was all a plan. That is why everything, every news that comes, they tag it on IPOB ESN, IPOB ESN, IPOB ESN. Those who were committing the crimes, they come on the radio, they come on social media, they declare who they are. They said, we are this person. The government knows. The government have access to their communication that those who are committing those crimes want even the head of the leadership of IPOB. It's on social media. The government have access to their communication, most of them. The government hears when they are planning how to kill IPOB members. The government knows when they are planning to kill the lawyers of IPOB, who is supporting IPOB leadership. Nigerian government have access. The DSS have access to this intelligence. But they come out, they tell you it is IPOB. The person that was imported, that was doing this, that they sent this contract, he maintained, he boasts. They know he's not IPOB. They know he was sent in IPOB to commit these crimes. But their purpose was to destroy IPOB. And to some extent, they inflicted damage on IPOB in those particular communities. We know it is with time Most of them will understand what happened. Many of them now understood also what happened. But can they talk? No. With time, the wound will be healed, the truth will come out. People will come out and say exactly what happened, because for now, people are scared to talk. People like Dave Omahe, who was pushing people to Imo State. People like Hope Uzodinma, who accommodated bringing killers, just concentrate in one place to give IPOB a bad name. That was all they want, to destroy the movement. People have died in this struggle. And why the leadership of IPOB continue to maintain their stand, why the leadership of IPOB and all the IPOB hardcore worldwide maintain their stand, is that we know the truth. And we will continue to speak the truth. We join this struggle. We are called in this struggle to deliver our people. And we are doing all we can. For some of you who think because you have pushed fears and you have killed our people, that this will deter us, it's not going to deter us. It's not going to deter us. But the only thing I am saying, telling Biafrans today, is that the journey will be more difficult. The journey we are in now needs men of integrity. It needs men of honor. It doesn't need criminals. We must continue to tell the world and show the world that yes, along the line, they know that people wanted to hijack the struggle. They know to destroy this struggle. They're not going to give that opportunity. Because any day we step back, Nigerian government will pick every one of us. We pick them silently, like what they are trying to do now. Because now those who you see shouting on social media, stabbing one another on the back, they are now so bitter that they are now selling informations about you and me and everybody. Their frustration. For the past 4 years, they have tried to bring many of us down. It's just that Chukwu Okike Abiama gave us the intelligence to keep calm when the storm is raging. Most of you don't know what the leadership goes through. Betrayal, sabotage, day and night. And when you talk, I don't know how people want a leadership of this movement to keep silent when they are being betrayed, when they are being targeted to be jailed, when they are being targeted to be extradited back to Nigeria. And some people want us to walk into the net, hand over our hands, and because we want to be loyal. This is a struggle that have taken the lives of people. Any action you take here, you must reflect. Think back. Think about the consequences. What will happen to your people? Come out with the best idea. The world will know that you tried your best. You did all you can. You don't have to be reckless in your speech, in your actions. You don't need to be. We are talking about lives of people. We are talking about freedom fighting. People will fall. We know. People will go to jail. We know. But how do they go? Are we handing our people over because we said in freedom fighting, your people will go to jail? Are we betraying our people because we said in freedom fighting, people have to go in? Yes, there is sabotage in every movement. That sabotage coming from the top flank, this is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. The leadership have endured a lot of things, and we take it as part of the movement. But at a point, there are some information you have to declassify. Because of what? Many of you today, you go to social media, there are people you call names. You don't only call them names. If you got an opportunity, you can kill them. But you will kill them out of your own ignorance because you are being deceived. Because somebody played on your intelligence. That's why from the day one, when I discovered these criminals, what they were doing, I started screaming, shouting, talking about this. I started telling our people to be careful. Yes, the ESN is there. The ESN have their assignment. But the ESN never in the history of this movement, never in the history of this struggle, have we, the leadership of IPOB, sat down where we are planning or giving, even in our widest dream, go and kidnap this Biafran. Go and kidnap somebody who did you nothing. Go and kidnap and take ransom. Go and kill. Never. Nobody, this is not IPOB. But the moment Mazi Kanu was arrested or adopted from Kenya, strange things happened to this struggle. People take the opportunity that Mazi Kanu was in detention. People form gangs, form groups, committing crime. Even people close to Mazi Kanu use the advantage that they are close to Mazi Kanu, form armed groups, killing our own people, killing IPOB members who said, no, I believe in the leadership of IPOB. I do not believe in this autopilot. They were killed in Imo State. Some of them killed in Enugu. Some of them betrayed in Ebonyi State. These were the hot spots. Killed in Iguacha. They go to commit these crimes to make money. And I am happy. The Biafra land will bear us witness that we tried all we can to separate this movement from criminality. Nigerian government knows the truth. The security agents knows the truth. They know the people they catch from time to time. They know their source. They know who they are. But for the fact that they want to destroy IPOB. One thing many of you don't know, you don't think. Many Biafra, many people in this struggle don't think. Yes, you may love somebody. You may love me. But I want you to always question whatever we are doing. Come, if you don't have, not on the social media, because there are the ones we will tell you on social media, some of you will back out from this struggle. If you have a confusion, you can go through your coordinator. That has been always the way IPOB operates. You ask questions, you will be clarified. But if you are not an IPOB member, you come on social media, you wreck, you don't contribute in anything in IPOB, you don't go to meetings, you don't go to anywhere, you are just attaching yourself because you know Mazi Kanu. It's not gonna work. We owe you nothing, and we don't explain to you nothing. Even if you are attached to Mazi Kanu use you to push out certain things, you bear the consequences because it's not our problem. You are not under our command. That is why you see some people mess up on social media. We can't. He's not an IPOB member. We can't. We don't owe him no responsibility. We owe him no explanation. There are people killed this period because of this struggle. A lot of people are killed these 4 years. We are going to remember them. A lot of people were killed. A lot of people were killed. All those things was to make sure IPOB was destroyed. All those things was to make sure that the leadership of IPOB were dragged, picked around the world, and collapsed the movement. And even at a certain stage, Mazi Nnamdi didn't help the issue because he got the opportunity to exonerate this movement from criminality. He didn't do it. He got the opportunity to come in the court, and they gave him opportunity to speak and exonerate this movement, exonerate the people. He didn't. It's not that he don't want, he intentionally refused to do it because of people surrounding him. That's why I look at some of them who comes out on social media to talk, to say certain things, whether it's a lawyer or anybody. All of them knows messages we have sent to them. They never one day come back with any important or any positive response. But I see them come on social media to yap, to talk certain things. We look at them and we keep silent. We move. This struggle, what happened to this movement for the past 4 years, this struggle supposed not to survive. It is the few men of integrity in this movement kept this struggle alive. Because before Mazi Nnamdi was rendition, and when he was rendition, they tried to damage our personality. They tried to criminalize our names. They tried to criminalize our names. When we told people about Simon Ekpa, many of you don't understand, but I hope one day, and some of you today have known how Simon Ekpa came into this struggle, but you are ashamed to speak out. This was somebody, an agent, picked by a hand and handed over to Mazi Nnamdi to come and take up leadership of IPOB. And many of you were backing and supporting. This was somebody. We saw what happened in Germany. We saw what happened. Somebody, a politician, pick him, hand him over to Mazi Nnamdi, tell him he must be in the leadership of IPOB. And Mazi Nnamdi took him, want to impose him on the leadership of IPOB. We become the devil. Because we said no. Because we said this guy will not take over the radio without accepting the basic things. Today we are being blamed that had it been we allow him in the leadership of IPOB, we would have controlled him. So he won't come. So because we didn't allow him to be in the leadership of IPOB, that warranted him to go to massacre, form gangs, kill our people, do everything. These were all plans to dismantle IPOB. It did not start on Twitter on the June 2021. It did not start from that time. What happened in June did not start on that day. It was a program that was already, they created website for him, called him a lawyer, a former army chief, a former politician in Finland. Go and look for those websites again. Does they exist again? They don't exist. They are over. They have all pulled all of them down because they prepared it. You type his name, you see they say he's a legal practitioner, he's a Finnish army, he have a law firm, he studied in Switzerland. They make a fake image That they will say, if you know, oh, this one is, do you understand me? If you type his name, put his picture with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they came and caused havoc. Not only on IPOB, havoc that if it is only IPOB, we can manage, but caused havoc that took the lives of our people in thousands. Criminals. And I am asking today, and I will continue to ask, who in all this, who got cheated, who got scammed, who got deceived? In all the things we're fighting, who was really being played here? It was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that was played here. Because the person the lawyers were supporting, he got 6 years in Finland, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu got life imprisonment. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu got life imprisonment, while Simon Ekpa got just 6 years in an European prison, while Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Sokoto prison. Many of you who connived and do this evil, you have no remorse till death. You have no remorse. Many of you that became part of the people that massacred our people, you have no remorse. Many of you joined them for criminality. Criminality. Because there was crime going on. Women, ladies, men, when the criminality started, they were trooping in Olo. Both women and this, they were trooping. There is one girl, I am giving this IPOB media personnel. I am giving this information on social media. There is one of the girls who was part of this movement. I'm going to give the information. There is one guy, they're calling him Abi Okulora or Global, something they are bringing. She's a criminal who committed, she was a girlfriend to some of those criminals. He was the one buying dollars for them, doing everything for them. She was their pimp. And also, she's coming on social media now because she fled to London. If that guy continued to bring that lady on social media, we are going to shut her page down. Whoever knows him should contact him and tell him there is a young girl coming on her social media now to talk. This was a criminal. This girl was a criminal. All the crimes committed in Osun, she was part of it because she was a whore among those guys committing crime. He was their girlfriend. Kidnapping money was taken. She is the one that buys the dollar for them. She's the one, even the day one of his boyfriend was killed, he went somewhere telling them it is Chinasa that make his boyfriend to be killed. He go to tell the Ezewanye. He was ready to pay 800,000 for the woman to do anything that Chinasa would stand and collapse and died. Today, they spotted her to UK. She's in UK, coming out on social media. People. And I will call that guy in particular. If he allowed that criminal girl on that platform, wherever she know that anything happened to that girl or him, she will know he's the one responsible. People who came and dent the image of this movement, they have no right to come out and speak to our people again. If you know you have deceived our people, lied for our people, that leads to the loss, the life of our people, respect yourself and pack one side. Pack one side. So that let us restore the image of IPOB and restore the image of ESN. Because you people came to destroy. But you have failed. Why I'm saying this is because you have tried. We have seen all the game. So respect yourself. That is all I am asking. Respect yourself. Respect yourself. All this thing happening on social media when IPOB is going through a lot, it's not that we don't know what to say. It's not that we don't know what. All accusations. We see all kinds of accusations. If people write something on social media, they will claim it's Chinasa Nworu that tell them to wrote it. It's China. How can, so all my life, my duty is to be on social media, looking at what every person wrote on social media, writing to give them to go to share. Sometimes some people bring argument that this person who wrote this thing, we know him, he can't write some, and they forgot we are living in a world of AI where people draft their articles, give it to AI, it will give them in a perfect as a professional journalist. They continue just because they want to blackmail people. They want my duty to be scanning the social media, the leadership of IPOB. If somebody say, get away, Chinasa is supposed to go and attack that person. Somebody say, get away. If Chinasa doesn't go, it is Chinasa that is asking him to be writing those things. How can people be emotional blackmail? You think those things can move me? You think it can move the leadership? If people can come out on social media and say that we are behind what happened to Mazi Nnamdi, if the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi can come on social media with his in-laws and say we know what happened to Mazi, we are the one who sold him. If we can pass through those blackmailing, what else do you think you are going to use to blackmail us? Blackmail somebody like Chinasa Nworu. What else? What else? One thing is this. Some of you come on the social media, you start to use your hand, bringing some issues on the social media that you know nothing about it. You know nothing about it. Somebody might have cooked something and gave to you. And this is how, when you continue telling those lies, we decide to respond. Or people start to ask us these questions, these things they are saying. Do we have right to explain? No, this is not how it happened. This is not how it happened. This is how it happened. You go on social media, you blackmail. I don't think even in this struggle, nobody have been blackmailed in this movement like Chinasa Nworu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nobody have blackmailed because we were there to fight for him every now and then, all these years. Just within 4 years, the greatest blackmail I have ever seen on social media and Biafra struggle is on Chinasa Nworu. The biggest blackmailers. Nobody blackmail Nigerian government. If there is anybody, tell me. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we fought for him. We continue to fight for him. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu also is not helping issues. He's not helping issues. But I'm not going to go that side. But I'm also trying to give a message to those whom whatever they write and give to you people, you share, you come on social media and you talk. What you know and what you don't know. To the point somebody is saying, I see people coming out on social media talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is his private life, whatever. I say, really? His private life, whether in Kenya, I say, really? So if it is his private life, why should we die because of his private life? Why should people be killed because of his private life if it is not for Biafra? The people that died in Afaruku Ibeku, did they die because of private life for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? They won't die. Because of, is it his private life? We organized protests against the Kenyan government around the world. Continue to march protests. We organized one of the biggest protests in Belgium. Is it for his private life? Anybody dishing out this kind of rubbish to the social media, you are not helping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are not in any way trying to protect this struggle. Because that line you are going, I tell you, is very dirty. And if we come out from it, nobody will look the same again. And I am using this opportunity to warn you people, restrict some rubbish you people are talking on social media. Even IPOB members, if IPOB media personnel, stories you don't have, don't publish. Don't, because people are coming out blackmailing the leadership. Yes, you people have to defend the leadership. You have to defend the struggle. But sometimes, don't allow the enemies. We fought this thing when Mazi Nnamdi was renditioned. Every one of you, we fought this. When Lai Mohammed came out, it is, go and search what Lai Mohammed said when Mazi Nnamdi was renditioned. Lai Mohammed made some press conference, said some certain things, who ordered that we should make sure that what Lai Mohammed is talking have nothing to do with the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi. Who championed it? Who was in the forefront? Is Chinasa Nworu. We keep that narrative one side to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi survived. Because if we listen to those narratives, or if we start to battle that, maybe Mazi Nnamdi wouldn't have survived, because it will be a complete distraction. Today, you know, to the point that I'm used to be surprised, to the point that the utterances I used to hear, I start to ask myself, Biafra that I have served with all my heart, with all my money, that somebody you have protected for over 10 years, protected the struggle, can open the mouth and say certain things against Chinasa Nworu, against the leadership of this movement. Allah Biafra, he will take revenge, irrespective of anything. To the point that things will be written, threat, going to kill Chike Doziem, kill Chinasa Nworu, kill our former, kill this person. You who is making this threat, have you go and ask questions? Because there are people, not everybody you can threaten, and not everybody take every threat lightly. He killed Chinasa Nworu, kill this person, burn their house, and forgetting that the person you are threatening have his own ability. If he want to wreak havoc on all those people talking, those, he have the ability. I ask everybody in this month of May, let us all come together and find out what our purpose of coming together is all about. Threat will not solve any problem. Lies will not solve any problem. Blackmail will not solve any problem. Propaganda will not solve any problem. Trying to harass people or lie because of your stomach is not going to add anything for the Biafra movement. What is going to push us forward is our ability to understand the things we have to do to bring the international community to make sure that Nigeria disintegrates with the current situation they have. That should be your assignment. This month is very important because if we can project the issues of Biafra, we project the issues of what is happening, it will bring the attention of the world back again, especially now the tension is high. From their politics to American presence in the north, if they are there, still there, with the establishment of Turkey, our people are not connecting the dots. They are not connecting the dots. This is a time of geopolitics. It is around us, and we need to connect what is happening, what it might be, what it might lead to. It's not just some people you think when you read something on social media, you just come up within yourself. Read, get information, know things that all of us might not be in the same level to comprehend information for analysis. But one thing I can tell you, Biafrans, is that the enemies have fought very hard to destroy this struggle, and they are not giving up. And they are not giving up. They are not giving up. Because why they are not giving up is this. When you some of them give the Nigerian government a sense of something. So they're pursuing towards those agenda. All of you were here. They declared Chike Dozie wanted. That is the one they make public. There are the people they didn't make their own public, but they swung into diplomatic moves. Who sold us? People, they were promised that go and bring this guy. I give order, go and bring him. We will bring him. If we bring him, we can know what to talk. Go and bring this guy. Bring Chinasa Nworu. Get Chike Dozie. These things were on the table. Nigeria make the moves. I'm telling you people. Because we don't come on social media to tell you. But some of you, you can see from them. When here, some of you here, oh, Chinasa have run from Kuwait. He's living in Ghana now. I am now in Ghana. They said, oh, he has been deported. He is now in the southeast, hiding. These are all coming from where? From the siblings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You saw them on social media. You don't take them as anything. They will tell you, oh, he's now being deported. He's in Lekki, hiding. For you, you don't take it as anything. They will write, oh, he have escaped jail. You don't take it as anything. When we were talking about Simon Ekpa, they refused. Why they refused? Because they were being paid to push Simon Ekpa into IPOB. People were being paid to promote Simon Ekpa in IPOB. Some of you may not understand it, but one day, or get close to people who know what I'm saying, you will understand what happened in IPOB. You will understand how IPOB was about to be destroyed. Mazi Dozie went to court. He didn't do anything. Chinasa Nworu, what did I do? And I used to say it, and I'm saying it here. I will be the last person. We came for a struggle to restore Biafra. And while we are trying to restore Biafra, a threat came into our land. The threat has been there. We used to witness it in the Middle Belt. We used to witness it in the far north, the killing of Christians, Fulani herdsmen, rampaging our places. I used to say this thing always. Nigeria can take me to ICC to, you see Fulani herdsmen and the jihadists. I will always say it. I'm not asking you go and do this or that, but you see these two sets of people, these jihadist terrorists and Fulani herdsmen rampaging. They have tried to step into our land before. We tried to curtail them. That was what led to the formation of the Eastern Security Network. That is what led to it. Eastern Security Network is not a Biafran army. The killings were what is happening in the Middle Belt today in the North is what was about to happen in our place. It was happening. From 2018, we were witnessing them in Ebonyi State, in Enugu. They start to coming down. The killings, traditional rulers were displaced, villages, because you don't care. What do you know? And because of the atrocities that are being committed by the Fulani herdsmen, the rape, killing, scarcity of food, People will, after farming, you see the Fulani herdsmen come into the farm, destroy farms. If anybody opposes them, they come killing people. That is what led to the formation of Eastern Security Network. And if not for Eastern Security Network today, the way what is happening in Benue will be a child's play, what will be happening in our place. Yes, Mazi Kanu then carried the vision and it was implemented. That is the, so I'm sure every IPOB member, every Biafran knows that this is the main intention. Then people suddenly turning it to a criminal gang, kidnapping, ransom. This is unheard of. This is unheard of. Many of you heard Mazi Nnamdi when he talks on radio. If any day, if we steal or go and do this thing, Biafra will not come. We must. Everybody heard it on radio, and that is the mindset, and that is the ideology. All of us said, yes, we ended up. There is nothing wrong to defend yourself. Today, they are coming in the Middle Belt, telling Middle Belt to defend themselves. If you come and preach, say the Middle Belt defend themselves, you see the Fulanis, people come, you are intensifying enmity, and people are being killed. We see the American guy, Alex, who was in Middle Belt, telling people to defend themselves. They have thrown him out. It's the same thing Mazi Kanu. He came late. Nobody was preaching it to them. But we started early because we know what was coming. Mazi Kanu was not mistaken for forming Eastern Security Network because of the problem we see. Today, look at what is happening in Kwara. Go to Enugu State. Go and see what Fulanis are doing. Sometimes in Fulanis people, when you even mobilize vigilantes to confront Fulanis, I'm telling you this happened in Enugu State, and I don't want to call the particular community. They caught 2 Fulanis who raped a lady that went to the farm to wash, went to the stream to wash his tapioca, abacha. And they kidnapped the woman, molest the woman, kept her. The village start looking for the woman. After several kidnapping, they caught these Fulanis. I think some of them ran away. They caught 2 of them and beat them. They're supposed to even unalive them because they themselves have unalived many people in that vicinity, in that community. Later, they were advised to hand it over to Nigerian police. They took them to go to hand over to the Nigerian police. They were detained, 6 of them. They were detained. Who gave them authorization to beat the Fulani's kidnappers? Who gave them the... There was no cow involved. There was no cow. 6 of them who took them to the police station were detained. And they have to bail themselves. I think after detention over nearly 1 month, they have to bail themselves with 60,000 naira. That is why IPOB said, the IPOB leadership said, and you go to those communities, do you know the 2 things they used to talk? PDP, APC, who to vote, who not to vote. That is what all those communities knows. They are being killed. When people are being kidnapped, if an APC, you call that my people are being kidnapped, PDP people will say that is your problem. PDP, because they say you didn't join our party, it's better they kidnap you. This is what is happening in most of our communities in Enugu State. When people are kidnapped, they are dragging that it doesn't belong to their party. They don't need to call. The politician won't even make mouth. They say, you people don't support us. This is what is. That is most of the things that do happen in our places. That is why the leadership authorized the Eastern Security Network. If intelligence reports are given on what is happening in a community, the Eastern Security, the leadership do not take any approval from any traditional ruler, any politician, any PG. If you welcome us, good. If you don't welcome us, not a problem. We will come there to defend the land first. And that is why when people talk about people who witness the experience, who have witnessed first-hand experience of Eastern Security Network, will tell you how dedicated, how professionals these guys operate. Communities can give you testimonies. They come, deal with the threat, they back out. Not what happened in Olo. Not what happened in Olo. Because you can't compare it with what happened in other places. Why do you see people don't give us so too much? Because you talk too much, they say, you are promoting Eastern Security. They will call the traditional ruler. We are not doing our job for you to come and praise us. But we are looking at that. If we keep silent, Enugu is overrun. They're coming down. The politicians will not do anything. They have no balls to defend you. The governors have no balls. Look at all the vigilantes there. It is harassing people in the city. None of them can go in the bush to confront the Fulani. They don't have that balls. And that is why, good or bad, and the people supposed to know that Eastern Security Network was formed 14 December 2020. It's only after 6 months Mazi Nnamdi was kidnapped. They survived. They survived. Not minding phones, everything were blocked, everything. How did they survive? If it is not an organic, supported security network, because men are highly dedicated, devoted, under oath to protect the land. They won't sabotage the land. And we don't get any support from anybody. Maybe before now, maybe before the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi, maybe he got support. But from the rendition of Mazi Nnamdi till date, nobody can say he has supported this IPOB leadership and Eastern Security Network. We know people use the name of this movement, the leadership, they go and fraudulently take money from people. But nobody have supported this leadership. I am saying it on radio because you know one thing that is very disgusting, and I will say it on radio today. It's disappointing that there are people, they go in the back. They take things in the name of IPOB. They will claim it is their personal, they gave them. But they use the name of this movement, gather support. They put it in their pocket. It becomes their private something. It becomes their private money. I'm saying it so that people, from the time Mazi Nnamdi was rendition till date, nobody. It is the little money IPOB worldwide are supporting is what we're using to maintain the little sanity you see in our place. Sometimes these people might think they are the one, but they don't know. One important thing is that because we are a grassroots movement, we have that power to keep peace. We have that ability to maintain peace. People committing crimes where here and there are being sponsored. You ask yourself, all that happened in Imo State, was it only in Imo State? We have IPOB. Don't we have IPOB in other state? Don't we have in Enugu, in everywhere? Why Imo State? Eliralo Biafra in Imo State. No, it's because that is where criminals gathered. Dave Umahi was shipping them from Ebonyi State with Simon Ekpa. If you watch out what happened, you find out that never did Simon Ekpa ever one day attack Dave Umahi. I don't think many of you can find that. He never attacked Dave Umahi for one day, but he was busy attacking Hope Uzodimma, attacking Peter Obi in elections, threatening Peter Obi. You don't see him talk about Enugu governor. You don't see him talk about Hope Uzodinma. You don't see him talk about Dave Umahi. Because Dave Umahi was releasing money in millions. We know everything. We know everything. There is not only Dave Umahi. In this struggle for us to move forward, I was shouting on radio here the number of boys being imported from Ebonyi State into Imo State. Today, you see people in Imo State talking about these guys. I was shouting on radio. They come those houses after they chase people away from the community. They go to the houses. They pull conduit wiring, alumaco glasses. They will cut doors, irons. They will even unroof your building. They will unroof the building. They say scrap. This business was mainly carried out by people Dave Umahi sent in from Ebonyi State. He cannot deny it. They used to bring them with buses and they will enter Imo State peacefully. Nobody stops them. Even when some of them are brought in, there were some of them that were caught in a cooler there sometime. He ran to somebody, told him that they were asked to come and they came and they caught them in a cooler there. He's now running to look for IPOB members in that place. He even went to Barrister Jofor's house, tell him that they were shifted from Ebonyi State to this thing. And the barrister asked me, are we moving people? I said, we don't have anything like moving people from Ebonyi State into Imo State. People were caught. I said, there is nothing like that. Why I'm saying these things, a lot of things have happened in this struggle that by now most of us are supposed to be intelligent enough. Even if you are not enough, be a critical thinker. Look at the number of people Hope Uzodinma have killed in Imo State. Look at the number of people, imported people. And I am using this opportunity also to talk, because tomorrow it will happen. They will say it is IPOB. Tomorrow. You know, when Anambra wanted to start election, people were imported. Dave Umahi, Hope Uzodinma imported these criminals from this Asari Dokubo team. They entered, they were at the border between Anambra and Anambra South. From this also, they were operating. Then the PDP, because it was APC, PDP did their own organization through Tompolo, his own boys, moved them from Bayelsa. They come in through Delta State. Because of Anambra election that time, havocs were caused. Today, because they couldn't take Anambra, today most of these criminals are now positioned in the border of Abia State and the Imo State. Because they have a plan to destabilize Alex Oti. Most of these criminals, and even some of them they are bringing from Ebonyi State, they are now camping in a village, border of Abia State, Umuahia, and Okigwe, Ezinachi to be precise. And the Nigerian military is at Okigwe roundabout. They see them, they operate. They are coming out from that place. They go to Umololo, they kidnap people. They come to Obinetiti. They go to Arundi Zog. They come to Onimo. Taking people, going. But the military is at the roundabout. But they are where the border, Ezinachi, border of Okigwe and Umuahia, where they are making serious plans to unleash havoc in Umuahia. But we are following them. But why we are saying this thing is Alex Oti, The IPOB, they are state governors. They have securities. They don't have intelligence of what is happening in their state because they are all about money. They are on the road extorting people. They don't know. Even if they see, they will look the other way as long as money is given to them. Because who are planning? APC people. What they want to do in other states. If not the work the IPOB intelligence are even doing, when some of them make a move, they found out there are people somewhere following them, they withdraw back. But by the time they will explode in Ezinachi, fully camped, they have started bringing them in because the number reduced. They kill many of them, few that is in also. Now the ones in Ezinachi, now they have started importing again Ebony boys into that community. Ezinachi, to be precise. Because they don't like a peaceful environment. IPOB is doing all they can to make sure that Biafra land is at peace. But our people don't understand it. Every day they call IPOB, IPOB. If they know the amount of job IPOB does, we can only do this job because people are dedicated. Men are dedicated. Men, there are dedicated Biafrans. I'm telling you. It pains me that we are in this struggle where we lack funds, that such men with such dedication, we're supposed to take care of them. Because these are people that has been trained in IPOB. They understand what is selfless service. They don't need much. They stay in the bushes. Telling you, Mazi, we will not allow these people to defeat us. Many of you are outside talking, drinking, making noise. But I can tell you, men are somewhere in the bush trying to make sure that the land is not. We are not only suffering only Fulani herdsmen. There are criminals also, because some of the criminals that are dealing on this Mpurummiri crystal, now some of them have built their camps inside the bushes, where these criminals come to buy things, drink, and they go in for operation. That is what they are doing now. Most of them, these people dealing on Mpurummiri, build camps in the bushes where they come to supply the Mpurummiri. They all vacate and go to the city to cause havoc. The best security every people, every region, every government can is to prevent crimes from happening to prevent the things from happening before they happen. That's the best security. We saw what happened in Delta State, how the Nigerian police officer killed someone that just went to pick up a way bill. Kill him. Thank God that there was somebody even who captured it on video. Because we are talking today because somebody captured it. What if had he been they put him in the vehicle and leave? Kill him somewhere, throw him outside the gutter, say he was trying to escape. Who will know? But it's here and I say every day for the thief, one day is for the owner of the house. That is what happened to that police officer. Because this is very simple. They will put him along the line, they kill him, put him in the vehicle, go to other. They drove people from Imo State to Anambra. They drove you from Aba to Imo State just to exploit you. Along the way, they will say you want to jump, they kill you. The boy is lucky that someone was videoing how they killed him. That is why today people are talking. These are the things Biafran people have gone in the hands of Nigerian security forces. There are publications. Just from Enugu to Onitsha, 100, between, I think it's around 89 to 101 kilometers, over 39 or 40 checkpoints. Even Sahara reporters carried it. What are they doing? They disappear our people along the road. They exploit, they extort, they will pick you, take you. They have their pit where if you don't transfer your money, they kill you. We have a battle to deal with the police, Nigerian police and the army. These are criminals. That is why we continue to ask our people, don't join these people. Do not join them. Do not join these people. Biafrans, we have a lot to do. And that a lot we have is the ability to watch our back, watch our territory, because something bigger is coming. Anybody going back home to go and sleep and think all is well, you are deceiving yourself. Look at what happened in Mali. Don't you think that what happened in Mali have boosted the morale of the jihadists and terrorists that are based in Nigeria? To the point that they eliminated the Minister of Defense, a high-profile government official. Don't you know that what happened there have boosted the morals of all the terrorists that are operating in Nigeria, that they can move forward? Don't you think so? That is why everybody have to be. A couple of days ago, there was something Obasanjo said. He said that the Niger Republic helped them a lot. It is by foot soldiers. You know one thing our people don't understand. First time in the history of Nigeria, they are begging our people to join the military. This is first time. And who made it possible? IPOB made it possible. Because when we expose all that is happening, educate our people, and we continue to educate them. All the rubbish they are talking about, your quota, which quota? Do they tell you when they are recruited? Do an NMPC come out in public and tell you Igbo people don't want to take their positions in NMPC? Igbo people don't want to come and take their positions in the customs? Igbo people don't want to come and take their positions in the CBN? Igbo people don't want to come and take their positions in federal revenue income something. Igbo people don't want to come and take. Do they ask you that? It's police and the military. Of recent, they said even police. These are institutions that has been used in killing our people. If any of our youth join them, he goes out from human being and become an animal. Only few comes out there with their mind intact. Our people join them in the military, they are killed. The ones that come out in their mind, especially this recruit, is kidnapping, killing. They bring what they have, because after the war, after they finish fighting 2 years, 3 years in killing, no rehabilitation. He returns back to Biafra land to wreak havoc. They use them for assassination, they use them for killing, they use them for kidnapping and robbery. Most of those guys who went to serve them, they don't come back the same. A young boy leaves Southeast, an innocent boy comes out from secondary school, join the military, he doesn't come out the same. He come back as something else. The police, he became something else. Only few people. And that's the things they continue to beg you. During the Civil War, Nigeria imported too many people from the Sahel region to fight against the Biafran people. I could remember those days, my mom would tell me there were people, they call them Dogo. They don't speak English, they don't speak anything, they don't know the language they speak. These were people, because when you're in Sahel, you will see those giant people, call them Dogo. You think they are Hausa because of the way Nigeria is, but you don't know they are not. From Niger, they have the Hausa tribe. That is where they import many of them. But today, the Sahel is not in good connection with Nigeria. So it is very difficult to make a recruitment from the north. If not, they won't be begging you. They won't be calling Biafrans, come and join military, or come and going from one traditional ruler to another, begging people to come and join. They won't beg you. They will go to Niger. They will go to Mali. They have all their Fulani settlement. They will go there and recruit them directly into the army. That is it. Now, their relationship is no more in a better diplomatically. They have broken from Burkina Faso to Mali, all these places to Niger. Their diplomatic positions are not good. It is difficult to recruit from those places. That's why you have porous border in those places, because they come in, they give them a uniform, they speak Hausa, they claim to be from Kanu, they continue to dominate. Today, they are not getting those recruitment. That's why they are crying in the southeast. Come and join the military. Come and join the military. We will treat you well. And the IPOB is advising you, do not. We are not going to shoot them gun, but we are going to collapse all their institutions strategically. Sooner, they say they got 117 even to join the police, whether in Anambra. The next recruitment, you won't get anything, because we are going to launch a heavy more campaign from people not to join the police and join. Before we are dealing on the military, we are going to make sure police, because of the kind of extortion going our land, we are going to make sure our people won't join the police any longer. They won't join the police, they won't join the army. Because all you take from our place is train them to be animals, to be criminals, to kill their own people, to extort their own people. You make these people turn against their own people in our own land. Tomorrow people will say, they are Igbo people now. Is it not a police officer? You took them, you trained them to hate their own people, to kill their own people, to extort their own people. Make them the enemy of their own people. Therefore, Biafrans, after our 30th May, campaigns will be mounted on stopping our people, creating more awareness. Do not join the police. Do not join the army. These two institutions have killed our people more than anything. The police and the army. And the killings they are doing is not enough. They are giving them, they take them, they train them. Sometimes you see some of our people who are in police uniform, they behave like animals. Even when they know you are Igbo, they are ready to kill you, because it is how they have been trained. We are going to encourage our people, they won't join police any longer. They won't join police because the police have nothing. So let us know it is foreigners that are in our place. So if we are confronting them, we confront them squarely. Because sometimes when those people do those things, when we react, when Biafrans react, they will just say, is it not your people? If people, they will say they are killing their own people who are in the police, so that is what they are going to say. So we are going to make sure I will educate our people very well how it's going to work out. We won't be in the police. We want those foreign police to be in our land. So now it will be very clear that we have a foreign police in Biafra land. None of our people will join police. None of our people will join the army. And when we are talking to the world, we will let them know. Evidence abound. We are not going to join the police. The military, we have gotten them to the level. I'm calling on IPOB musical teams. I'm calling on IPOB media. It is another front. We're going to battle them. Don't join the police. These are institutions being used in killing our people. In any way they call it, that time the coast will be clear. We will know there is foreign invasion, foreign police. People from another region is now mining our place. That time the game will be set for whatever we want to do. The world will know that our people have rejected their police, rejected their military, and it is time to let us go. because we cannot continue to support those. They will tell you, they will bring, it's better they bring an Awusa man in Biafra land. He mess up in Biafra land, we deal with him. It is better they bring a Yoruba policeman in our place. He mess up, we deal with him. Than they bring an Igbo police officer whom they have trained. He is no more reasoning like a human being. After smoking and all these things, he turned the gun against his own people and killed. No, no more. We have died enough. We have died enough. And Biafrans, I want to let every one of you, nobody should go to sleep. Let me say something here. People should know one thing. When IPOB pushed for this Christian genocide, let the world hear it. There are people, they try to hijack it. Because some people like to, there are people, I found out in this struggle, there are people, they are just waiting to see something that is trending or something that they don't know even they listen, they will grab it with two hands, claiming responsibility, claiming they are the one who have done it. They will be claiming they are the one who have done this thing. They will come to show on social media. They will tell you, try to claim these are children. They are children in terms of diplomacy. They are children in terms of strategic planning. They are children. They are childish. If the leadership of IPOB is behaving in that manner, IPOB will not remain today. If Chike Doziem or Chinasa Nworu or Abanim, if they travels to meet, go for any diplomatic and comes out and snap pictures and put everywhere, we will not be here today. If you are serious, if you know what you're doing, you won't be parading all those things. Many of them do not know how the Christian genocide subject started. They saw it on social media. The Nigerian cables run with Facebook, social media companies, and they give them the record of those 2.83 billion posts, tweets. Those people who are claiming those things, do you go to their social media? Do you see, have you ever seen them post something about those subjects before? Have you? The government is dealing with data. Inter-Society was there, who did his marvelous report. And those who picked it up and push it, some of them make some moves. But what move did you make that warrants you? You come out everywhere. If IPOB diplomatic team, they are also in America. People are supposed to know that. That IPOB have a diplomatic team that goes to see some of these people, these refrats showcase on social media. You have a conference is going on. If they are really, let them be the one. I see some people in the middle belt being called off to give testimonies. Let any of them give a report on what is happening. They go there, they see one senator want to go and urinate. They run, Senator, how are you? Can you snap picture with me? You snap, you post. Oh, nah, Biafra tomorrow. And I call a deceive, we are in there and a deceive. Some of you believe that Biafra have come. With those pictures that is being shown. Can we promote? Mazi, we don't care. Because the leadership of IPOB won the diplomatic team in America. Everything diplomacy must be kept on low key. We don't want to impress you. Some people post those things on Facebook because they want to use it to fraudulently raise money. Some people post this on Facebook so that they want to use it to like a kind of felt glory. They want to use it just to say, what are you doing? You shake somebody, you come and post it on Facebook. We are matching people clap for you. Because you post pictures, you want now to come and people to come and follow you, people to come and say you are now getting them Biafra. Is it today we start seeing people taking pictures with government? Is it today? You think some of us don't have those pictures? This is deception, Biafrans. It's deception. And I will tell you people one thing. I'm not going to talk much so that people will not, because if you are not deep enough, you can't understand anything. In your eyes, you have seen how the voice for the Christian genocide is now going down. Many of you have no voice again. You cannot speak again. When IPOB was championing it, brought it to the limelight, all of you, most of you, both in America, you are attacking IPOB. Everybody claiming responsibility. If really you are working, you don't do those things. Because no result yet. Biafra is not yet on the table. Is it today we start doing those things? Is it today that those pictures, have Mazi Nnamdi never been in the first Trump, this thing? Did Mazi Nnamdi never be in one of his rally? What happened? What changed? Under that Trump, our people were massacred in Iguacha. For me, Chinasa Nworu and the leadership of IPOB, we are much interested on what benefits our people. We are not doing show. Today, America, who have come to Nigeria, gradually their voice is going down. The Christian genocide have turned to something of like a politics. From the Christian genocide, they now talk about China digging rare minerals in the north, all these things. From there now, you see what is happening in Sahel, because some of you don't understand the geopolitics. You forgot that America was removed from Niger by the military junta. Their contract, they were having a 100 million drone base in Niger, which the Niger government asked them to leave. It's a drone base that they spend almost $30 million on a monthly basis. But the drone base worth more than $100 million. Now they are out from the Sahel. America wants a base near the Sahel. Which place is the best place? Nigeria. Nigeria is the best place to control. I'm not saying they are not talking. There are people talking about the Christian genocide. But ask yourself, the people championing the Christian genocide, where is the church? Why is the church silent? Where is the Catholic, the Anglican, Methodist Church, Presbyterian, Baptist Church, Equa Church, Cherubim and Seraphim, Redeem, Christ Embassy, Synagogue? Where are these churches? They are in the same Nigeria. It is an individual, one or two people shouting for the Christian genocide. The people, Kuka, who's supposed to speak, is speaking from a different part of his mouth, from another side. Where? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? All the religious leaders, the GOs, all of them are mute, apart from one or two. You're talking about Christian genocide in Nigeria. IPOB raised the topic. Some of them push it down. Some of the Christian GOs, they watered it down. There's no Christian genocide. Today it's happening in Ekiti State, in Kwara State. They are kidnapping in the churches. Where are the church? Where are the church? The church is not speaking. And you think when it starts happening to you, somebody will speak for you? Vatican is mute. Anglican Canterbury is mute. They are mute. They will never speak until you are being. They don't even care. When people come for their business, what you do is you position yourself for your own interest. America can come for the Christian genocide in Nigeria. Not that they love Nigeria so much. Not that they love the Christians so much. Forget about all these things. Not that they love Biafrans so much. It is all about interest. Do you know what will happen if the Gulf of Guinea goes in turmoil, like what is happening in the Strait of Hormuz? Do you know what will happen? Life will be very difficult in America and in Europe. If the Strait of Hormuz, the Gulf of Aden, where the Somalian pirates are, all these areas, things are not moving very well. Imagine the Gulf of Guinea, instability takes over. Of recent, you hear Nigeria say they moved 10 warships to the Gulf of Guinea. Do you know the importance of Gulf of Guinea? Do you know the trade volume of Gulf of Guinea? Do you know what is happening in Gulf of Guinea? I used to be shocked that people come here to ask, what is Gulf of Guinea? When you don't know what is Gulf of Guinea, you don't know geopolitics, you don't know what is happening in your backyard, how can you even engage in some of the discussions? Shipping is very expensive now. Goods coming, Strait of Hormuz, Gulf of Aden, all these areas, insecurity, pirates. If something happened in the Gulf of Guinea, which is the bite of Biafra, in that axis, you know what it means? It is almost, I think, it controls almost 28% African import trade into Europe. I think 26 to America. You know what will happen? Our people must learn and understand something the leadership will talk. We don't talk out of emotion. I'm not going to continue in this broadcast for a very long time because within this month, I'm going to be coming back here to make sure we continue to educate our people. But I think it's time our people must be focused. No emotions, no unnecessary bickering. And I ask everybody today, irrespective of what has happened, IPOB families worldwide, we are going to change everything they have thrown at us. We are going to turn it into a positive. We're going to turn it into positivity in this struggle. Therefore, I am going to make this pronouncement. It's coming from the leadership of IPOB. It's not coming from me as an individual. On behalf of the leadership of IPOB, the DOS, headed by Mazi Chike Doziem and deputized by Mazi Tony Nzurumike. Due to certain things, challenges we do have every time we are celebrating 30th May in Biafra land, the leadership have authorized me to announce today that come 30th May, every family, every IPOB family in diaspora should make a move from now to secure their permit for a worldwide rally in every country where rallies are permitted. You are asked to secure your permit because IPOB will be rallying around the world. Every Biafran. There is nobody to be exempted. IPOB might lead the protest, might lead this rally, but remember, this rally, it is for Biafran heroes and heroines day. Once again, we are going to remind the world what happened to us while we continue to push for the restoration of Biafra. Every IPOB family whom normally gets approval to rally, those who could not rally get for protest, they should organize indoors prayer sections. An updated version of the prayer will be released to the IPOB coordinators worldwide. Those in Biafra land for the fact that whenever we gathered for any program in the name of Biafra, that we are being attacked, that we are being killed, that we are being massacred, we are being detained, and some of them arrested. The leadership of IPOB hereby announced that come 30th May, Saturday, 2026, Biafra land will be on a full lockdown, completely locked down from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the evening for the remembrance of our soldiers, our heroes, heroines, those who have died for the sake of Biafra, Mpo massacre, Afarinquibeku massacre, National High School Aba massacre, Obigbo massacre, those being massacred, and also for this reason, because we know the land is not yet conducive for us to march or celebrate in stadiums over 30th May. Therefore, we call it is a Saturday. The leadership have already drafted letters to those concerned traditional rulers. We ask respect is a reciprocal. We will do respect them. We will inform them officially. I think these things are ready. We will inform the governors, stakeholders in our land, transport companies, banks, schools. This is on Saturday. This year, we didn't, WAEC, we normally write to WAEC sometimes 2 months, 3 months, but we found out that this 30th May falls on a Saturday. So we are locking down Biafra land, total sit at home indoor for the remembrance of our heroes and heroines. Do not say we did not tell you. Our lockdown normally goes peaceful. Our lockdown, nobody is to kill anyone. Nobody is to, it is something we do in honor of those who have died for this struggle. If we don't speak for the dead, who will speak for them? I came across this word in a movie called Concession. He asked Bennett, which is Will Smith, he asked him, if you don't speak for the dead, you are an Igbo man. We speak for those who died, who do not have the power to speak. And for that reason, we are locking Biafra down. It's a total lockdown. Therefore, IPOB media warriors, we are now making use of AI in disseminating our information. And we know AI is taking hold of from graphic designs to skip movies and all these things, some short skits. So we urge all of you, we want the social media to go on flame with messages of the Biafran 30th May, Heroes and Heroine Day. And in this month, in all our social media platforms, we urge everybody, every social media platform, if maybe some pages you may not be able to change like Twitter, we urge you to pin the 30th May. Never shall we forget our fallen heroes and heroines. Never forget 30th May. We want to see every profile picture. In those ones, we cannot change the profile pictures. We can pin them on those pages. Pin the 30th May. It will go for 30 days before you can unpin them. And this instruction starts from this night. All profiles we want to see is profile of 30th May. Never forget 30th May and the Biafra lockdown on 30th May, which is Saturday. So we urge every Biafran, we continue to carry out the information, disseminate the information, create awareness, tell our stories. We are going to put all our dedication for this project for this month. We have 30 days to carry out this assignment. We expect the Biafra Awareness Program, Dr. Lois Sukachi, for them to make sure that on Radio Biafra, that they will give us lectures, or the old lectures about if there are new stories, new histories that people need to know. We urge all of them to make them available on Radio Biafra. And in this particular month, we expect every continental rapes, you will bring your coordinators to speak to Biafrans on Radio Biafra. You are going to bring continental rapes coordinators. I think West Africa just did few days ago before we kickstart. We expect every region during this 30th May, before the 30th May, you can decide to come on BTV. You can decide to come on Radio Biafra. These two platforms are available for you to come, and we want to show the world that IPOB are still intact. IPOB family worldwide are still intact. And also, I want every coordinator this 30th May, anybody who calls himself an IPOB member and fails to show up on this 30th May without excuse of that he is sick, not because of he is at work. This year, we are not accepting somebody say, I have a work on that day. No, it is not accepted. From now, take off from your duty, because on 30th May, everybody is expected. And if in one way or the other, you feel one way or the other that you have backslided from this movement because of your weak conviction, it is time again to join your brothers. The IPOB families that will lead this protest, they are not leading it as IPOB only. This is a Biafran issue. We expect everybody. Are you a Biafran sympathizer? Are you a lover of freedom? Are you a member of IPOB? Are you an Igbo member in the Igbo communities? You are also welcome to these celebrations as we will protest and carry out rallies around the world. For our 30th May, this is special for those who lost their lives. The struggle for the restoration of Biafra is non-negotiable. They can do anything they want to do, but they cannot stop us. They cannot stop us. We are expecting that day a massive turnout around the world. It is, and I want every coordinator go back, go and carry this instruction out. Tell them on that Saturday, today is 1st May, people should take 30th May. It's Saturday. It is a Saturday. In some countries, it is a non-working day. In some countries, there may be public holidays. It is weekend. So you have no excuse why you won't be on the 30th May. You have no excuse. No excuse at all. So I call every IPOB member. If you know you have backslided one way, you are also welcome. Join your people to celebrate the Biafran. We are not telling you because you come that day, you come for any problem. Go and follow them. Throw your shame away. Go and join your people. Go and join your people. Biafra, we are talking today, when we get Biafra, we are not getting it only for ourselves. We are getting it for everybody. Some of us already, we have spent our youthful age fighting. We might not even, we don't plant trees that we are going to harvest from those trees. We plant trees that we give shade for our generations to come. That's what we are doing. Some of us may die in this journey. Some of us may, after restoration of Biafra, we may not continue, but we are building a legacy. Sometimes people should know Ojukwu did not get Biafra, but his name remains. Sometimes you might not be you who will get the Biafra, but what you have to do is to leave a positive, a footprint that will be remembered. That is all what we are fighting for. Those who invented many things today, they invented them, but as time goes on, those things have evolved. Their names are being remembered. People, that is what life is all about. It is not necessary that if you are in this journey, you must be the one to restore Biafra, or you must be the one to lead. No, but your footprint matters so much. What are you leaving behind? Did you join the Biafran struggle to create another Nigeria? Chaos, lies, blackmail. The time is over in this movement. It is over. I continue to say it. The days of blackmail, lies, those days are over. We are marching forward. But I'm not telling you that Biafra is coming tomorrow. But I am confident with the steps we are making, we are heading to the right direction. And sooner or later, the world will recognize and applaud these people, these men who stood when the storm was so heavy. The storm that took away many people. Mazi Patrick, thank you for hosting me. I have come to the end of this program. In case you have any question to ask me, please feel free to ask me. Ndewo Chineke.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you. You took over 2 hours on this broadcast to express yourself and also to talk to. And while you are doing that, I was monitoring the comment section, and our people are really applauding your submission. Mazi, there is not much question to be asked because, from my observation, I believe that our people understand everything you have said, everything you've said, and I also understand every submission you have made in this wonderful broadcast. There are certain issues you raised, especially as regards to the police and military recruitment in Biafra land. And uh, it's a thing of applaud that the young Biafrans have woken up to understand that they do not own a stake in the Nigerian system, coupled with the role the Nigerian military and police have played, not just in the massacring of Biafrans, but also in terrorizing Nigerian citizens. And who wouldn't want Igbo youth to be part of that terrorist activities of these security forces? So it's very, very important that it becomes a very clear message to not just we pulling ourselves from that organization, but also sending clear message to other Nigerians that we cannot participate in this terrorist organization called the Nigerian military and the Nigerian police. Mazi Chinasa Nworu, we've seen some recent reports, and we see what happened in Efuru in Delta State recently, and if it had happened in the eastern region, that young man would have been tagged an IPOB member. That young man would have been tagged as a member of the indigenous people of Biafra. So that is to tell you how they have tried to, set IPOB up and destroy our image globally, but fortunately, they have not succeeded in doing that. So, Mazi Chinasa, I want to see how you can encourage our youth more that it is better to go into skill acquisition. It is better to go into what we know how to do best, which is acquiring skill, personal development, and also, in my own view, the recruitment of Igbo youth into Nigerian military is to send them to the front line for massacre. Looking at how Boko Haram have decimated the Nigerian army, decimated the security forces, the Igbo youth do not stand a chance because they are going to be sent in the front line to be massacred and leaving our land vulnerable when the jihadists eventually comes in. I think
Exactly.
this is the area
Exactly.
you should point more
Yeah.
light on, Mazi.
Yeah. Mazi, you know, on this day, like I have said here, after 30th May, because this month we are dedicating it for our people. Do you understand me? For the heroes and the heroines day. What we are going to do, it is going to be a program. Like, for example, the month of April, we dedicate it for agriculture. That's why you see us promoting agriculture. It doesn't mean the season for agriculture is over, so it will be overlapping. But we are going to dedicate this month specifically for the Biafran Heroes and Heroines Day. And during that period, we are going to map our strategy to unleash a new campaign for this recruitment, especially now they are crying also for the police. We are going to pencil down all the things why they should not join. They will learn skills acquisition, and they can also join police later on if they are frightened. Do you understand me? Because without the skilled acquisition, they join the police, they depend on extortion, they depend on bribery, they depend on harassment, killing to make money. That is what Nigerian police is known for. So I can tell you, we are going to work on that. We are not going to rush it because it's a campaign we are going to carry out against these institutions. Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. I think we close this meeting. We come to the end of this meeting. Within the next 1 week or 2 weeks, I will be back here and we can open the line for our people, those who want to ask questions, to ask questions. It's unfortunate today is not a section for people to call in and ask questions. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you very much for the time you've given us. Thank you. We really appreciate Biafrans all over the world. We want to say thank you very much for your patience. We thank you for continuously following this television, the BTV Europe. We appreciate your presence here all the time. And we've read your comment. We appreciate your comment. For those who share this program, we also appreciate. And I hope that in the coming days we'll be back again. Because we know you admire the voice of Mazi Chinasa Nworu, and we know you want to see him, you want to hear him come regularly to talk to you. We want to say thank you for that recognition and appreciation. Until I see you again, this is BTV Europe, and I want to say have a wonderful evening, night and morning, depending on your time zone. And I also want to say have a wonderful weekend and God bless you all.
Oh yeah. There comes a time. The whole wide world will welcome the rising sun. Here comes the time for everyone to see that what will be, will be. This is the time for you and I to stand together as one. Yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising from east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are. Because the sun is rising. We shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. We spend makes our life simply a mystery. Never gonna trade our freedom with any mystery. It's affecting our soul and it's killing us slow. With what we've been through, we are far from being good, but we are blessed by Chukwuka Biafra. So we're never gonna give up. We're never gonna give up. There'll be light in the wind of a tunnel. It will shine so bright all time. The whole wide world will embrace us. Nobody can stop us, nobody can cage us, nobody can stand us, yeah. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising. From east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? Oh, you wave your flag and be proud of who you are. Because the sun is rising. We're shining so bright all over the world. We are the sun, we are rising. The windows and curtains, green lights be revealing. When I think about how blessed we are, goosebumps all over my body. Sunrise to the black stripe, black strands crossing grey stripes. Clashes upon clashes, many lives turn to ashes. When I ponder and reminisce, the actions I see malice. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. Blood on the ground, this is how we fly. Our beautiful flag, all around the world. We go carry the cross together. We walk through to Zion. We stumble, we rise. How the victory was done. They will know, they will know. The sun is rising. From east to west, from north to south. Can't you see the sun is rising? I still wave your flag all over the world. Because the sun is rising. I still